I am Odin, the god of wisdom, war, and death, but also the guardian of winter and transformation. My story intertwines with many legends and traditions, some dating back to ancient times, crossing the cold and dark winds of Northern Europe. I am a multifaceted god whose deeds and choices have shaped the course of fate, and my presence stretches beyond the pages of old books. Through the ages, I have been associated with many practices, symbols, and rituals. But one of the most interesting connections that emerged over the centuries was the association with Christmas and the figure of Santa Claus. Some say that Santa Claus has roots in me, and upon reflecting on this, I can see how similarities exist between the stories that have been passed down through generations. The figure of a kind, generous man who travels the sky with a large sack of presents, riding in a sleigh pulled by reindeer, seems to echo my own image of travel and gift-giving. Though I don't travel in a sleigh, it's easy to imagine how my journey across the human world during winter in search of wisdom shares some resemblance. When I look at the symbolism surrounding Christmas, I see that it connects deeply with my own story. I, Odin, am known for my bold deeds and choices that shaped the destinies of both men and gods. In ancient times, when winter approached and the long, cold nights took over the world, I would travel through the realms, bringing gifts to mortals who honored me with offerings. These gifts were always symbolic: wisdom, strength, and protection, qualities that humans sought to overcome the harshness of winter and darkness. I represented the transformative power of the coldest season, when the land seemed to fall asleep, but was preparing to be reborn in the spring. The winter season, with its endless nights, holds powerful symbolism in our mythology, representing death and rebirth. The traditions associated with Christmas, with its bright lights and spirit of warmth and renewal, likely originated from ancient rituals celebrating this cyclical transition. For humans, the arrival of a new winter represented the end of a cycle and the promise of a new beginning. This symbolism of renewal and hope is strongly tied to the concept of rebirth that has always been present in my actions and decisions. My travels during the coldest nights, when the stars become more visible and the world seems vast and mysterious, remind me of the ritual of giving and receiving gifts, something deeply rooted in the heart of Christmas. Even though I am a war god, with one hand firmly tied to fate and conflict, I am also a god of wisdom and introspection. The idea of giving gifts as a way to share wisdom, as I did when I helped humans on their journey, resonates with the essence of Santa Claus. Deep down, we both seek to illuminate the lives of people, but through different paths. My journey is not just about material gifts, but about wisdom and sacrifice. I, Odin, sacrificed one of my eyes to gain access to knowledge and see beyond what others can. This quest for wisdom taught me that often, to achieve something greater, one must give up something important. This lesson is one that could be passed down as part of the legacy connected to Christmas time. Christmas, with its spirit of generosity and reflection, is a moment for people to remember that, despite hardships and challenges, there is always a chance for renewal, new beginnings, and the creation and strengthening of bonds of affection and unity. I, as Odin, have always seen Christmas and the spirit of giving as a symbol of the eternal struggle between darkness and light. Winter is a time for introspection, but it is also a season of renewal and preparation for the coming spring. Just as Christmas celebrates this renewal and union, the true magic of this period lies in how people connect with one another. It's not the material gifts that define Christmas, but the spirit of generosity, reflecting on what truly matters and recognizing that, deep down, we all seek something more profound. The sense of belonging, the chance to renew ourselves, and above all, to live in harmony. The figure of Santa Claus, with his joyful and generous appearance, may be an evolution of the ancient symbol of transformation and wisdom that I embody. However, over the centuries, this symbol has been softened, and and the essence of its message of light and unity has remained. In the end, both Santa Claus and I are here to remind you that even in the darkest nights of winter, there is always a light guiding us, and that through generosity and love, we can overcome any adversity and begin anew, stronger and wiser.